Hello coloring friends, welcome to another Find and Color video, our weekly challenge where everyone color for a certain prompts in adult coloring books, and usually we have 1 week for coloring. And today we'll see all the submitted illustrations sent for the prompt Scarecrow. It just happened that this prompt we've got just in time, autumn, and there is Halloween not long ahead, and some people are already in the mood to color something Halloweenish. So everyone, I believe, were quite excited about this prompt. I didn't find a lot of pictures in my collection, just 5 I believe. So I was not sure of what to expect, how many works, in what books everyone could find something for this prompt. And I was surprised once again. I've got 107 illustrations, again more than 100, and there was quite a variety from quite unexpected books and artists that I wouldn't think you can find a scarecrow in their books, like for example from Carla Magana. There are 2 pictures submitted for this prompt by this artist. I was really surprised because I couldn't imagine scarecrow by that artist. A lot of pictures by Teresa Goodrich, of course, that was expected. But we have Joanna Besford as well, Mariola Budek, Камиля Ангелкова, Chris Riddle and his 100 Hugs book, quite unexpected, Fabiana Attanasio. We have a variety of the Wizard of Oz theme, not that many, but yeah, there are some. Halloween we have, but again not that many illustrations. Majority of pictures are like autumn landscapes, very cute smiling scarecrows, so we've got quite nice autumny gallery. I really enjoyed opening emails and finding your illustrations, especially when you don't know what I will see now, what illustration. It was really fun. We have a couple of illustrations with scarecrows drawn by colorists, and I remember especially one in Hannah Carlson book. When you see that picture, you will see that the scarecrow as if it was there, like very talented. So everyone, good work, well done. What I have colored, at the end I have chosen this book Fantasia by Nicholas Chandravinata. By the way, there will be several pictures in the slideshow as well of this illustration, because I want to color in this book more often, maybe to finish it someday. The picture itself is rather easy, and the main problem for me was to decide how to color it, because it's not like a landscape with the sky, clouds, and some land here, because in this part we have patterns and then scarecrow in the middle, and you can't really color it like a landscape, though you will see in other pictures how other people thought this idea. Very interesting. I decided to draw this circle and to put this scarecrow in light and everything around like in dark colors, something like spooky, but the scarecrow not spooky at all. He's in the light, he's smiling, something like this. And as you can see, a lot of autumn colors. Even background, I didn't want to make it black or dark blue like night. It's like a reddish brown color, rather autumny. Leaves as well, and this not bright green, a lot of oranges. I like the result. I used markers here and then working with pencils. And I'm glad that another picture finished in this book and it looks rather pretty. I'm pleased with the result. So that was my work, and now let's see all the submitted illustrations, all the variety of books, the variety of scarecrows. And I hope you will enjoy it. Let's go. that was our gallery of works for the prompt Scarecrow. Thank you everyone who joined this challenge and sent your illustration and made this slideshow so interesting, so autumnly colorful. And now what? I'm taking my colorful box, and we will draw another prompt for the upcoming week. Rather exciting as always. Let's find out. So friends, we've got prompt nest. Okay, maybe it doesn't sound that much, I don't know, exciting, romantic, motivating. The first thing, of course, it's birds and their nests, but I believe in coloring books we can find maybe some other types of nest, maybe some dino's nest or dragon's nest with eggs. So I'm curious. Of course, I believe you can find a lot of illustrations with smaller nests somewhere on the trees. And by the way, during last week I colored one illustration by Tomislav Tomic, and there was a nest. So going to be a second week for me coloring nests. On some pictures we can find smaller, and I believe there are some pictures with bigger nests for the whole page. So I'm curious what I'll be able to find in my collection. I'm off to look through it and see you in a second. So I'm back, friends, and I have found quite a lot of illustrations for this new prompt nest. I tried to find more interesting illustrations, and I tried to find maybe not bird's nest and someone else. I wanted to find maybe an alien nest, but I found only one picture in my collection that is not bird's nest but dragons, and it's illustration by Anastasia Eli-Koldreva. It's Coloring Heaven issue, Dragons in Nature, and we have very cute illustration, dragon's mother and her baby in a nest. I really love this one. In this book, Vilin Sun by Tomislav Tomic, I would say this nest in question. You can't say is it bird's nest or maybe some dragons. Here we have it, a very beautiful, not typical nest illustration. It's not a forest, it's like a castle. We can see small birds here, but these eggs are rather large, so maybe dragon's eggs. But as often with illustrations by this artist, it's a double spread. And recently I finally colored my 100 years old whip in Tomic book, and the time gap between two pages is 5 years. So I don't want to start an illustration. If you start, then you have to finish another one, otherwise it will stay like this. It can stay like this for 5 years, is in my case. But anyway, it's a beautiful picture. And another book by Tomislav Tomic, Zemlya Osnova. Another beautiful illustration, this one more typical nest. And when you think maybe it's one single page illustration, no, we can see that it's connected. It's again a double spread. More simple illustration we can find in Circle of Life by Milpomeni. Many people have already colored this illustration. It's very sweet, not too detailed. Would be nice for this prompt. Would not take much time, I believe. Fairies 3 by Christine Karen. A nice portrait. And we can see a nest here with some birds, baby birds. This one doesn't seem that difficult. Not many details again, very pretty. The Fairy by Anne Kronheimer. This is a humorous illustration, I like it. Again, double spread, but of course not that complicated as Tomich illustration, more simple one. But I like that it's humorous, like these fairies. Fell asleep in the nest, I believe, and the birds are not happy. Look at her face expression. A very nice one. Gentle Nature by Carlone Douglas. There is a picture with a nest too, but I have already colored 2 pictures in this book recently, so I don't feel like coloring yet another one that quick. But a nice picture here. We can see a nest, birds again. Ladies of Nature by Aline Lazareva. A very beautiful illustration, but this one looks more hard for me. It's a grayscale, and look at these hummingbirds, I believe they are, and you need to color them in different bright colors, and all these beautiful flowers. I don't know, it's beautiful, but it will take time. Maybe someone would be brave enough to color this picture. And the last book, and that's the only illustration with smaller nest, Bestiary of Tolkien. It's a double spread, but more simple one. Some forest, trees, and we have a small nest here with birds. So that was my choice. I hope you will find interesting illustrations in your collection, and maybe some of you would be able to find maybe an alien nest, or some more dragons in nest. Would be interesting. But anyway, all illustrations would be interesting to see. Your choice, your coloring. As always, we'll see the result in a week. And that's all for today. See you next time. Bye.